All right. I think we are online. Let's see here. Yep. Here we go. All right, boys and girls. This is N7RBP with the Rogue Valley 2-meter single sideband net that will be streaming here in about 5 minutes. And I'm just getting logged on here to make sure that everything is functioning properly. I don't know if anybody's watching yet. Let's do a test over here. Okay, looks like the chat is coming through. That's good. We've got Larry and Jeff talking on frequency just prior to the net starting here in about 4 minutes. We're checking everything out here to make sure that everything is functioning. Let's turn this camera on here. There we go. Quit there. Yep. Got 2 cameras going there. One for backup, one for show, one for go. Okay. Well, I think we picked a bad day to do the live stream. The Grants Pass guys are having their monthly ham radio meeting tonight, and there's an Aries meeting tonight here in the Rogue Valley, so I'm not sure how many people we'll get, but let's see what we got going on here.
Yeah, is it a Canon lens? Yeah, excuse me, a Sony lens over?
Yeah, Roger, it's the G series.
You know, what's interesting is that Void Lantern is coming out with more lenses for both. So they do a few for Philippe, but they're also doing them for Sony as well. They're manual focus, and some of them have circuitry so that they actually index to the camera, and you know what your settings were on autofocus or manual focus. But
2 minutes to go. A little chit chat on 2-meter sideband here before the net starts. KJ7JAL is on frequency with Larry N7LJC talking about photography, but we've got 1 minute and 58 seconds left to go, so we'll listen in.
KJ7JL, a 2-meter single sideband net, which will begin in approximately 2 minutes. I got a weak station in there. I'm not sure if it's my antenna orientation. Go again.
That's POJ, Jeff. That's K7POJ up in Roseburg.
Maybe doing some kind of a podcast today or something. All right. Okay, I will go back to a vertical and officially start the net here. K7POJ, KJ7JAL.
So K7POJ up in Roseburg is not the strongest signal. He's not as strong as he usually is, but we'll see what happens.
We meet every p.m. local time. We always start this with a vertical general announcement. Obviously, emergency traffic may break in at any time. We start this net by first transmitting horizontally, aimed north towards Roseburg, and then we come back to vertical orientation for possible contact to Grants Pass. All right, this is KJ7JL going to a horizontal antenna.
There's going to be some latency on YouTube for those listening on YouTube. There's probably a 15-second delay right now.
Antenna apparently aimed in the correct direction. K7POJ, KJ7JL.
Well, I don't hear anything from
Hello, hello, Steve. How copy?
Well, I heard him in there fine, and now he's gone.
Yeah, Roger. He had a great transmission. Maybe had some kind of electrical difficulty. Let's try it again. K7POJ. This is KJ7JL. Are you still on frequency, sir? Oh, okay. I see. Good to hear you, sir. All right. How copy me today, sir?
Whoa, Steve is not coming in very well at all.
Do you want me to give it a try? Yeah, wonder he's got the intermittent transmission. Go ahead, Walt. K7POJ, KC7HX. How do you copy, Steve?
Yeah, just fine, Walter. I'm looking here to make sure everything's good. I think I was a little confused because I'm got the volume up there with Bob's SDR, and the lady was kind of messing with me. So how do I sound to you there, Walt?
You sound real good for me. So I'm not sure what's going on. Jeff was calling you a couple times. Were you able to hear Jeff?
Yeah, I think as I'm listening to him on Bob's SDR, so that's probably what's messing me up. So we're talking at the same time, maybe.
Okay, what you might want to do is just shut up the volume of N7RPP's podcast and just listen to the thing, and with that little delay, it was confusing, I guess, for you. Okay, Jeff, go ahead.
All right, Roger. That explains it. Too much technology. All right, we're back to old school, over-the-air transmission here from Medford to Roseburg. And K7POJ in Roseburg. How's my signal, sir?
You are at 4 without preamp.
Roger. Okay, you're about an S2. An excellent copy. And I know Walt and Bob, I think Bob can hear you. But let's see. People like to try their new antennas out. That's why we do this. So anybody out there that can hear K7POJ, here's an opportunity to try out your station and see if you can make a contact to Roseburg. So anyone, go now.
Hello, POJ, K7BB. You at about an S9, although I do have the preamp on, so you're sounding pretty good on my end, and we'll turn it back over to Net, and we'll listen out. This is K7BBS. Yeah, you're at S4.5, your preamp off, and then plus the 15 the preamp on.
All right, good contact. I wonder if NADKJ Tom is here. Tom, are you present? Okay, I guess not. He was going to try a new antenna, I
I'm hearing Steve pretty well. At first there, I didn't think we were going to be able to hear him at all with the confusion there. But everybody that's got their speakers on their computer watching the YouTube needs to turn the volume down so that it doesn't cause confusion. But I'm hearing you, Steve. I'm hearing you about 3 or 4 S units, about 3 S units, and I'm sure you're hearing me far less than that. How copy? Okay, well, that's par for the course. I just don't have the path to Roseburg like Jeff does, and Dewey and some of the others. And speaking of Dewey, he's going to be absent tonight. He's got an Aries meeting, I think. And unfortunately, the Grants Pass people have a monthly meeting tonight, so we may be a little shy on Grants Pass people as well. This is N7RBP with K7POJ in Roseburg. I'm going to turn it back to Jeff, KJ7JAL. Go ahead, Jeff.
All right, good contacts there. Let's see. Anyone else can hear Steve would like to try to make a contact? There's no extra charge to try to make a contact. Go now. I don't hear any others. I know Walt can make a good contact. How are you copying Walt?
Okay, Steve. K7PLJ, KC7HX. So, yeah, I can pick you up loud and clear. You're good. Hand over here.
Are you on that meter?
Yeah, ag meter. I haven't moved into the position I want because I know if I move it centered, we'll probably double the signal easy.
Alright, well, I'm watching. I'm not see you talking. I'm watching the SCI there on God's thing. He's going, way up in the air there. Let's see if they see a nice, strong signal. Alright, Walter, and I'll give it back to net control, and then we'll see if we have any local zero.
Okay. Hey, N7RPP, there was a couple of requests by PLJ for you to wave at him on the camera. KC7HX.
Yeah, we'll see how long that delay is.
I think the delay is about 20 seconds, Steve. I think it's, I don't know, it might even be 30 seconds, but I think it's 15 to 20, over.
We can figure that out if you start waving.
All right, I'm waving right now. Start your stopwatch, over. Count the seconds and see what the delay is.
Excellent contacts. A little light because of the meetings, but it's always fun to play radio. All right, K7POJ, KJ7JL. It's a 2-meter single-side bed net. It's always fun making these contacts, and folks can try next week with their new antennas. All right, as per protocol, I would turn it over to Bob, and just to be clear, Bob's going to be on a vertical antenna. N7RBP, pass the baton.
All right, stand by. Let me switch from my 11-element Yagi pointed north over to my vertical antenna pointed towards Grants Pass. Stand by. Alrighty, this is N7RBP with the Rogue Valley 2-meter single sideband group. Looking to make a few contacts with our friends over in Grants Pass. I don't know how many people we're going to find tonight, but WA6OTP, you're our usual go-to for Grants Pass. Can you see how many people you can round up over there? Over? Moving my antenna. We got KA7 WRU. Signals are not really great into Grants Pass today. I usually wear my headphones, but I'm okay, Jim. I think I got them all. I think we got 3 of you there, if I'm not mistaken. We've got Ivy. We got Kilo Alpha 7 Whiskey Romeo uniform. We've got Kilo Baker 7 Charlie Delta Alpha Jason, and we've got WA6OTP. Is that the 3 of you that are on frequency in Grants Pass tonight? Over. All right. Well, like I said earlier, I don't know if you heard me, but I think it's going to be kind of a skimpy net tonight, since the Grants Pass guys have their monthly meeting on Tuesday night, and tonight's their Tuesday night, first once a month Tuesday night. So unfortunately, we're a little skimpy in Grants Pass. And then we've got a Aries meeting here also in Medford. So I think a couple of regulars are going to be out also. KM7DEW for sure. And I'm not sure if K7BBS is going to be out or not. We'll check with him later. So with that, we're going to take a short break here and see if anybody here in the Rogue Valley. First of all, we'll find out how many people are here in the Rogue Valley. And then we'll see if anybody wants to make a mutual contact between the 2 cities. So we've got KJ7JAL, we've got N7 LJC, we've got KC7HEX, and boy, who else have we got out there? N7RBP.
BBS is in here.
Okay, great. I'm glad you're there, David. I wasn't sure if you were going to go to that meeting with Dewey or not. So we got K7BB and an S. Anybody else in Medford want to check in?
KD6UIH, but I don't hear anybody from Grants Pass. You know, my location sucks.
Okay, we got KD6UIH in there. We got more than I expected. So anybody else want to make a check-in? Over.
Will help, yeah. WA7DCG.
Okay, Don, thank you for checking in. WA7DCG, dogs, cats, and goats. And Don, I'm not sure if you're aware, but we're streaming live on YouTube tonight. The 2-meter sideband net is going out live, so if you go to my QRZ page and just scroll down a little bit and click on the YouTube sign, you'll be able to go right to the live stream tonight. Over.
Well, appreciate the information, Bob. However, we are kind of out of streaming world tonight. We took the antenna off the roof to put a new roof on, so we're We're just kind of swinging it out here.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, well, WA6OTP and Grants Pass. We're going to see if we can grab anybody that wants to make a connection to Grants Pass. So, anybody here in Medford want to contact any of those guys that are online? There's only 3 of them. We've got KA7WRU, KB7CDA, and WA6OTP. Anybody want to give one or two or all of them a try? Go ahead.
KC7HX OTP. This is KC7HX. Yeah, you got a booming signal in here. I was able to copy RU and CDA checking in, so good signals from the 3 stations. KC7HX.
Boy, I just can't hear the Grants Pass guys as well as I usually do. I'm not sure why, but conditions aren't as good tonight as usual. All right. Anybody else want to give the guys in Grants Pass a try from here in the Medford area? Go ahead now. Don't all jump in there at once. David, K7BBS, can you hear any of the guys in Grants Pass tonight?
Unfortunately, no, I'm not able to hear, not even a little bit.
Yeah, the conditions don't seem to be good for me either tonight. They were great last week, but they're a little rugged tonight. KJ7JAL, Jeff, are you hearing the guys in Grants Pass at all?
Bob, I can just barely make out OTP, maybe every other word, but it's a tough copy. I wonder if Don can hear those folks.
Hi, Jeff. Yeah, I can hear. Good evening to Jeff OTP. I can hear Jim just fine. The Ivy was strong. The CDA not quite so strong to me, but I can copy everybody. Well, they are busy guys. We were gone for a couple of weeks. We come home, the hay's on the ground, they're in the field, and I'm trying to get caught up. I'm absolutely thanked. And we put a new roof on the house for the last couple of days, and it just seems like it's a merry-go-round around here. Well, we're getting over the hill here. I think we're about ready to make the turn, and that's what we're going to do. Heidi Karen too. Thanks, Bob. W7DCG.
Okay, Don, real good. Good contact. You always have a great signal to Grants Pass. You're the kind of the go-to guy if you're on the net. So one of the best shots to Grants Pass we've got here. All right. Anybody else want to jump in there and make a contact to Grants Pass? All right. Well, Ivy or Jason or Jim, you want to get in there and see if you want to make a contact to one of the guys here in Medford. So we got KJ7JAL here, who can't hear you very well. N7LJC, which usually has a hard time with Grants Pass. KC7HEX hears you guys real well, and you guys have you pretty well made the contact to Walter. I don't think Ivy or Jason has yet. Then there's K7BBS, which can't hear you guys at all, and KV6UIH, which is not hearing you either. So looks like it's pretty much KC7HEX or WA7DCG or myself for hearing you guys over there. So Jason or Ivy, you want to give it a try? Just not hearing him very well at all tonight. I could hear him better if I had my earphones on, which I usually do, but for the stream, I'm not wearing them because then it would mute the signal. Okay, Jim. Well, thanks for being there. It's a real rough copy for all of us here today. Last week was really a good copy for me. You guys were booming in. And this evening it's just above the noise level. And I can barely hear Ivy and Jason. And boy, they were really coming in well last week. So anyhow, I guess I'll let you go. And we'll turn it back to our local group here. And next week we might give it another try for streaming. We'll see how it goes, but we appreciate you being there. And 73s, good to hear you all in there. Over. All right, Jim. Thanks for being there. All right, this ends 7RBP with the 2-meter single sideband group or net here in the Medford area. We're going to turn it back over to KJ7JAL for a short finish up of the net. Go ahead, Jeff.
All right, good job, Bob. Thanks a lot. All right, I will close this net. This is KJ7JL, the 2-meter single sideband net, Southern Oregon. Lots of good contacts today, despite 2 meetings. So, as always, it's fun and an excellent way to exercise their gear. So, with that said, I will return this frequency to regular amateur use.
All right, real good. Well, it was a good net, and I think we had a successful stream. David, you mentioned that we weren't showing what the radio does, and if I had the real ICOM software, I could do that. But I'm running VF View, which is a open source program. It does show a little bit of what the radio is doing down in the bottom left-hand corner, but and I can control it. All the controls are available there at the bottom in the left-hand corner. But if I had that good, what is it, BA1 software for $150, I could show more of what the radio's doing. Or I could turn a camera on the radio face and we could do it that way. What do you think? Well, here I am talking to myself. I thought David was still online, but evidently he's stepped away. And 7RBP.
KJ786.
Hey, Bob, I didn't have anything turned on. You were streaming your SBR feed?
Yeah, the whole thing's been streaming live on YouTube, and we're still streaming live on YouTube. I sent everybody a notice earlier today that I was going to be doing that with the link to click on. But if you go to my QRZ page and just scroll down just a bit, you'll see the big YouTube icon. You click on that, and it'll take you directly to the live stream.
I will step aside and try to do that.
All right, QRZ. Just type in N7RBP and scroll down and click the YouTube icon. So, and then also for everybody that's listening, this live stream, when I end it, it will be available to watch after the fact on YouTube on my channel in the live bucket. Just click the live area there at the top, and it'll show you the live streams from past broadcasts. So this one will be the latest one, of course. So Anyhow, so K7BBS, are you back yet? Yeah, evidently not. KD6UIH, are you still listening?
Yep, I was just about ready to go in the other room, but yeah, I'm still here. I don't know why he feels he wants to see the radio, because the picture of the remote software is okay. I mean, it's not quite the same as the radio, but I mean, you're seeing the signals and the waterfall. What more does he need to see?
Well, there's a couple of other hams out there that do live streams, and they have cameras trained right on the face of the camera, or the face of the radio. And I think that might be what he's referring to. Shows everything that the radio shows. But like I say, that BA1 software that ICOM offers for $150, that's great software, and it really shows you the full meal deal. But it's $150, and I'm just getting started in this YouTube live streaming stuff. So I don't know, maybe down the road I might want to pick it up if it becomes something I want to continually do. But this is just an experiment, over.
Well, I think it looks good. I mean, I turned the sound off because I wanted to listen to the radio live, and that 15-second delay, it's kind of hard to follow that. I guess if I was in Roseburg, it might work. You can adapt to stuff like that. But yeah, I think that worked pretty well.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of pleased with it. For the first real full meal deal live stream, I think it went relatively well. There didn't appear to be any hiccups or hitches or anything like that, so I was kind of sweating it right beforehand. I got everything up and going 15 minutes early so that I could make sure that everything was up and going. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. It's pretty good. KJ7JAL, you got that up and on your screen yet?
Yeah, I just wanted to know who's that good-looking guy in your Radio Shack.
That's a guy in the hippy dippy Radio Shack of N7RBP named Bob.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Pretty amazing technology. So kind of melding high-tech internet technology and the simple independent radios.
Yep, right. Roger that. Well, I'm not sure where K7BBS went. I kind of expected him to hang around for a little bit of a rag chew after the net, but I guess he had to see a man about a horse or something.
He's back. You need a little more lighting on the face. We're losing a little detail on that. This is AI7GI, and eventually I do remember it's Tuesday.
You know something, Greg? That was the first thing on my list, on my checklist to do, was to turn that light on. I just turned it on in about 15 seconds. You'll see that. Maybe that'll help. But I forgot all about turning it on. And a little earlier, the light through my window here was doing a good job. But now that the sun is behind the house, it's not putting the candle power through the window that it used to.
Yeah, it looks good. It really does. I don't know what else you'd want to really put on it. I mean, I guess maybe somebody wants to see a waterfall display or something, but I think it looks great.
Well, that's what we got now, is a waterfall display. So that's basically the only thing that I can do with my freeware right now. But I'll work on it. I kind of like challenges like this. I like making things work, so it's a work in progress. We'll see how it goes. So, all right. Well, I'm going to back out of here and end this live stream now, I guess. because it's well, the net hasn't gone quite as long as it usually does. Of course, we're lacking people, but I think, well, unless anybody else has any questions or suggestions on what they're hearing or doing.
Can I call PLJ real quick?
Oh, there's another station on.
Yeah, go ahead, Walter.
K7 PLJ, KC7HX. Nothing heard. Other station, go ahead.
I turned my preamp on here.
Yeah, I don't know who that was. You doubled with someone, Bob. I couldn't pick out the voice.
All right, well, let me try since I doubled with him. There was a station that just tried to get in that doubled with me. This is N7RBP. Go ahead and give it another try. Over. I'll turn my preamp on here, and I turned it off since we're local now, but I got my preamp turned back on now, and we'll see if I can hear anything. One more time for the station that was trying to get in. You're kind of weak, so pump it up or get right close to the microphone. Over.
I thought I heard that other station too, but I don't hear it now.
Yeah, I thought just before you got in there, David, I thought I heard some faint voice, but it might be my imagination. Weak station out there, try one more time. N7RBP. Well, I don't hear anything. Anybody else hear anything from him?
Nothing but a chicken.
Alrighty then. Well, anybody else got anything else to contribute to the world that's watching right now? Looks like there's 7 people watching right now. We're really saturating the YouTube viewership with 7 viewers.
Well, once you hit 8 viewers, you know the system starts to crash.
You're probably right. All right then. Well, if nobody else has got anything for the good of the retired net and the YouTube live stream, I think I'll back out of here and call it an evening and end the live stream. And like I say, anybody listening, if you want to replay this live stream, it is available on my page under the live section. All right, 73s everybody, this is N7, RB and a P, Medford, Oregon. We are going to be QRT and ending the stream. Have a good evening.
You forgot to do one thing, Bob.
Oh, what did I forget?
All YouTubers point down to the bottom of the page and it says, please subscribe and like my page. KC7HX.
Thanks for saying that for me. And he said it for me, and I agree with him. Everybody like the page and subscribe. This is N7RBP.